It has occurred to me something that I did I really did not think about as a novice day trader. Um, Statistically speaking, 93% of day traders don't make any money whatsoever. 7% of the people make money. So that means that the 8% of the people are probably break even. But if you really know what you're doing, then why would you not be able to make money? So if you know what you're doing, maybe there's some other factor that's involved in making money in day trading. So maybe it's the amount of effort that's required to make the money. Maybe it requires an intense amount of uh, energy in order to obtain the information. It's essentially that's what it is. It's information that's required to perform certain duties, and 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 that information will round out the person. Rounding out the person meaning understanding the personal psychology of risking money, and the other is understanding how the movements in the market and how the instruments are used to make the money. Now that I understand what certain things are involved in day trading, now truly, what distinction is there for that 7% and that 1% who are able to make extreme amount of money? So there will be 1% of people in day trading who's going to make an enormous amount of money. The seventh percentile will make money, but how much is that? So if the eighth percentile is breaking even, then the seventh percentile will connect to each other and will start to make money. So is there an abrupt edge between the 7% and the 8% of the individuals who are day trading, right? So what seems to be the a true distinction between the seventh and the eighth percentile of day traders, between making money and not making money, seems to be a thing called the edge. The edge, is it the amount of effort? Is it the amount of people that you know? Is it so so what is this edge? Right? So the edge is a distinction between the seventh percentile and the eighth percentile. And the edge becomes bigger and bigger and compounds as the bag of tricks starts to pile up. And one or two of those bag of tricks are are massively A plus setups, right? So how how do I obtain at least one that I know? And how do I build this edge? Uh, how do I build this edge? Okay, so how do I build this one edge that is surrounded and that is consistent? Okay, so if the percentile of wins versus losses are, some people make money from 20%, some people make money from 80%. These are facts based on YouTube research. So if 20% of people are actually making money, that means that they made 10 trades and 8 trades were losses. That means that those 8 trades, they got out quick. So that is the distinction between individuals who are making money and not making money, because at least one of those losses for those novice people who are below the 7th percentile will become amount to such a large loss that it would erase any gains and will dig into the capital. That's so. That seems to be the key here. So the edge seems to be based on the probability understanding the probability of certain situations and addressing the risks and minimizing the risk and increasing the risk. And so if I can just figure that out for a single one, it seems to be a winning formula for any other setups. Okay, if I have a $1 trillion company and I have the same setup that I see, that I can risk an enormous amount of money, so those 1 percentile individuals know which stock to migrate to to increase their earnings. And certain individuals who are into penny stocks, they're able to massively maximize they're able to uh, leverage significantly in order to make money, whereas a novice individual are just trying to figure out how things are done. So, understanding. So, where am I going with this? Uh, so, it seems to me the seventh and the eighth percentile, I need to figure out what that is. I have to either somebody tells me what it is, or I have to do research to figure out what that is. Doing a research to figure what that is, even if all the information is available, I don't know exactly how to piece together those information in order to transition in from the eighth to the seventh percentile. So I've studied enormously on YouTube, and if I can remember, hopefully I remember most of it. Now, the next step in trading is this. The next step in trading is to build that edge.